After the initial example, there will be a breakdown, a sort of reverse engineering of how this was made, as well as links to videos that can take you even further. How can we use creative assignments in the sciences? Maybe join them with the arts. Let's make a completely original expository animated video about the parts of a molecule. Here is a nucleus and an electron. The electron travels around the nucleus like this. There are also neutrons and a bunch of other junk. I don't know. I don't remember. Now, here it is as a GIF that I made, not something from the internet that escapes having to think it through and ingrain the learning through application and creation. Now here it is with a bunch of other ones. Maybe now we can get more creative and reach kids who need another outlet for their creativity. Alright, so here we are, the very first one. If we go into rehearse here, we can see that it has this sort of panning and zooming effect with space. That is actually covered in a different tutorial you can get to at the end. There are links to tutorials at the end which give you detailed explanations on how to use the pen for drawing and how to animate learning in your class. This, of course, very simply, select animate. It's just a blur. Now, it gets interesting over here. If we click on this and preview it, we see that it zips around exactly with this line and goes behind there. That's pretty simple. It goes behind because this is set to the front. If we go over here to view, show object list, we can see that it's in the front. So clearly it goes around and then this one goes behind, just because this one we can see is on the front because I can't select it. It's a little bit more involved here. Now we have two doing the same thing. Let's take a look at the way we manage that. Grab this, Command D, duplicate it. I'm going to remove the movement. Now, I'm going to grab this, duplicate that. So now we've got these two. Let's grab this one, bring it to the front. Now this is kind of cool. I'm going to get that sort of in the center there. With that selected, if I hold down the Shift key and then select this one, I can go over to Format, Shapes and Lines, and I can make this a motion path from the shape. Now they're both selected. It says to click it. I click on this one, and now that's the motion path. So if I go down here now and I preview it, it will follow that path. Of course, I can make it go more slowly. So that's how that's managed, and that basically explains a lot of what's happened in here, because now I just added another one. In the case of this one, however, let's take a look at how that works. Now, that was cool. See, this one seems to go in front and then behind. I managed that by having this sort of half image here. So there we go. I can see this one here is only half. So that's why it looks as though this is going in front of the circle. That is the trick to that. Actually, what I did there was I just moved this over here, used the pen tool, and I just drew a black line around it. It doesn't even matter what shape I make it. Go to Format, make it black. Then Command Control Shift 4, I take a picture of it. Command V, paste it in there. Go to good old Alpha. There is a tutorial at the end telling you how to customize your toolbar. You can also get to Alpha over here in Image Instant Alpha. So now that's done, and I just have to make sure this is the same size, and that's how the magic happens. There's nothing you can't do in Keynote, I swear. It's the gem of animation that no one seems to be aware of.
The world is a remix.